Welcome to Trump Tower. Representative Dave Joyce, a Republican from Ohio, said on Sunday that he would not be tempted to comment on Donald Trump's recent call to suspend the Constitution over unsubstantiated allegations of voter fraud in 2020. Before we continue, please support us by clicking on the subscription button and turn on the notification bell for more reliable updates. Republican Government Group President Joyce and ABC This Week host George Stephanopoulos asked the centrist group in the House of Representatives to respond to Trump's post on his Truth Social platform on Saturday. The former president erroneously stated that massive fraud that did not take place in permits all rules, regulations and articles, including those found in the Constitution. Joyce initially refused to answer, saying she didn't know what Trump had said on social media and that the public was not interested in looking back. Trump should be considered in context, but that wouldn't stop him from supporting Trump if he ends up winning the nomination. It's early. I think there will be a lot of people in the primaries. But I will support whoever is the Republican nominee, Joyce said, noting that she didn't think Trump could win the Republican presidential nomination in 2024 because there are so many other high-profile candidates. That's a remarkable statement, Stephanopoulos said. You just said you would support a candidate who came out in favor of suspending the Constitution. Well, you know, he's saying a lot of things, Joyce said, and adding, I can't really go after every single one of those crazy statements that comes from any of these candidates. Can't you take action against someone who is in favor of suspending the Constitution? Stephanopoulos answered again. It says a lot of things, but that doesn't mean it will ever happen. So you have to separate fact from fantasy, and the fantasy is that we're going to override the Constitution and we're going to go backwards. We're moving go on, Joyce said. Elsewhere inside the interview, he informed Stephanopoulos that with a newly gained Republican majority inside the House, the institution that he leads will consciousness on kitchen desk troubles. In July, Joyce changed into unanimously elected chair of the Republican Governance Group, which he has stated is hell-bent on breaking through Washington's dysfunction. Our institution is largely centered on making authorities paintings, Joyce informed Stephanopoulos, while requested approximately how a lot leverage his institution holds and the way they plan to apply it in the divided authorities. We are now no longer the individuals who you spot on TV each week speak approximately troubles that are not germane to what the humans are feeling at home. Joyce noted the training system, FOILO line charges and the way inflation changed into using up the value of dwelling, all just like what incoming House Democratic Chief Hakeem Jeffries cited in his very own look on This Week on Sunday. What are the unique portions of regulation you could paintings on collectively? Stephanopoulos requested Joyce. We must set a finances after which we must do the appropriations process, he stated. You all communicate approximately various things, however on the cease of the day, we are going to do our activity and place 12 appropriations payments out there. Joyce sits on a subcommittee of the House Appropriations Committee liable for investment the federal authorities. He stated the spending payments in a Republican House might be decrease than what is came about with inside the closing 4 years. Shifting to Kevin McCarthy's bid for Speaker, Stephanopoulos cited that he might not have the essential aid subsequent month, with 5 Republicans inside the 222-seat majority having stated publicly they may not return him. Does he have the votes? How will he get there? Stephanopoulos requested. Joyce, like different Maine Republicans, stated McCarthy proved he merits the opportunity and has executed the difficult paintings that changed into essential to convey collectively the majority. You cannot beat someone with nobody. And proper now, you pay attention that we are simply now no longer going to vote for Kevin. Well, then, who? He stated. He stated compromise must be triumphant amongst centrists and hardliners with a purpose to accomplish things. What those humans were given to get used to is if a majority of our convention comply with something, then it's the way you circulate the ball forward. And simply due to the fact 5 or 6 humans do not find it irresistible would not suggest that we ought to preserve up the complete thing, Joyce stated. Echoing Jeffries, he performed down the opportunity that a few Democrats could be a part of Republicans in backing an opportunity to McCarthy. I assume the Democrats are going to vote for Democrats, Republicans will vote for Republicans, Joyce stated. And I assume, on the cease of the day, Kevin might be the subsequent Speaker of the House. Thanks for watching. Let us know your view in the comments section below.